All right, friends, for this video, you need your science notebook and a pencil. All right, so let's go ahead and open up to the next one clean sheet, because you should have your water cycle chart on page 66. So go ahead and number page 67. So go ahead and do that now. And then we're going to title it. All right, so you're going to title page 67 Weather KWL, and then you're going to turn your notebook sideways, and we're going to make 3 columns. So we're going to divide our page into thirds. We're going to put a big K, a big W, and a big L. All right, for K, we're going to write no. For W, we're going to write want. And for L, we're going to write learned. So I'm going to have you write that while I tell you what we're going to be doing. So we've been learning about the water cycle. We talked about it last week, and we talked about how it moves above, below, and on the surface of the earth. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to see how the water cycle is part of a larger concept of weather. And we've done weather all year. So when we look at the types of weather and why they occur, we can predict the weather with accuracy. So using what we've learned from the water cycle, we can predict the weather. So to predict, we have to use the facts and the data to help us make decisions about the weather. And these accurate predictions are going to allow us to prepare ourselves for daily activities and to protect us from severe weather. So it might help us decide what to wear or how to protect ourselves if some hurricane or some bad storm or bad weather is coming. So here's what you're going to do. We have a KWL chart here. What you're going to do in the K part, you are going to write down what you already know about weather. So you're going to write what you know about weather. Then, don't do it yet. For the W part, you're going to write what you want to know. So what you still want to learn, or maybe some questions that you have. The L part, we're going to leave blank because we're going to come back to that at the end of our unit to see what you have learned and to see if your questions have been answered. So right now, I want you to pause the video. You're going to write what you already know about weather in the K section, or what you think you might know. Then in the W, I want you to write what you want to know or some questions you might have. So go ahead and pause and do that now. All right, so now what I want you to do is I want you to take what you know and what you want to know, and I want you to share it with someone next to you. So go ahead and pause and find someone who is done with theirs, and let's share it. Okay, so here's what I share with my partner. I know that hurricanes are a type of weather that we have in Texas, but I want to know, how do hurricanes form and why do they come to Texas? So that's what I want to know. So hopefully you have shared yours with a partner, what you know and what you want to know, and they have shared theirs with you. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the page and we're going to go to page 68. So go ahead and turn and number page 68. And we're going to title it Meteorologist Questions. And I'm going to write mine real quick. All right, so I numbered page 68, and here's Meteorologist Questions. And I want you to go back and make sure you spelled it right, because I know some of you tried to write the title. Go back and check it. Then we're going to write our questions. All right, so your first question is, what is a meteorologist and what do they do? I want you to write the question and then go ahead and answer it. All right, for number 2, I want you to write, what is the difference between atmosphere and clouds? And I want you to write what you think is the difference between atmosphere and clouds. Now remember, we're going to be talking about these, so you might not know, but I want you to make a really smart, reasonable, educated guess. And then I'm going to write number 3 for you to copy down. So go ahead and answer that one. All right, this next one is a good one. What is air pressure and how is it related to weather? So every morning that you come in, you check the air pressure on your weather. So what is it and how is it related to the weather? I want you to go ahead and answer that. So pause, make sure you have those 3 down, make sure they're answered because then we're going to talk about them all.